Hey guys, it's your boy Aiden and today I'm going to be telling you all the newest Fortnite leaks. Starting with, they're going to be adding a new bug weapon. It's going to be like, if you look at the trailer, there's going to be like a roly-poly weapon. And also, they're going to be adding a change to locker emote. So basically, you could search through all the emotes you have in your locker instead of just having a few to pick from. So it's gonna be super dope, and I hope you all like it as much as I do. They haven't added it yet, but they're gonna add it. We're getting companions too with this video, so I'm watching it based off a video. So we're also gonna get some companions, which is kind of dope. I think companions can be good. It's a mecha team. We're getting a mecha team leader one. Oh, real dogs. Yeah, they look like a mix.
Huge bestseller. I can imagine Fortnite basically selling skins of every single dog breed out there. You've also seen a turtle that rides a skateboard.
That sounds kind of cool.
But I think it'd be even better if you paired this with like a Ninja Turtle skin, then you get all these skaters. So
No.
what can you actually do with these guys is going to be different to a backplate. Well, of course, they'll be walking or riding around, I guess, instead of being attached to your skin. But it's a major disadvantage if you're trying to be stealthy, because your pet would just like give away your location.
No.
So that's why only your teammates will actually be able to do this.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're not just for looking at. You'll also be able to crouch down and pet these guys, and we already have the leaked animation. Like, that is just way better than what we used to have. So, you can pet them, let them run around, but what about customizing them? Well, the pets will actually have accessories you can equip, like this bell that'll ring as they walk around, and all of this can be available as early as August 26th, as leakers have discovered this season has 6 super rewards on the final page instead of 5. Basically hints that one of them could be a pet. Did you know, when this feature drops, you won't even need to buy one to get a companion. Fortnite's already converting all of our old pet items for free, just like they did with the Lego mini.
Oh, so any backbling that's a pet, you can get it.
Let's move from cosmetics to items, because there's a brand new collab weapon that's appearing later this season, and you might have spotted it in the trailer. When the Green Ranger shows up, he's holding the classic gun from the series, the Blade Blaster. And in their blog post, Fortnite claims this will be a lightweight hip cannon that allows for quick tap firing or powerful charged up bursts. Basically, expected to have 2 types of fire modes depending on your situation.
Oh, that sounds good.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't hard to miss the giant helicopters that are showing up later in season 4. We've been
Yeah, we're gonna be able to fly them. Like, those are from chapter 2, so we're gonna be able to fly them. Okay.
Oh man, it's been a long time coming, Epic. And what better way to do this than a season where we have guns like the lead spitter? I mean, just imagine getting your teammates to blast enemies from the sky with this. It'll feel like a movie.
Whoa. That does look cool.
Those charging pads that are around the map right now are going to be exactly where you can refuel these choppas. So don't worry, you don't need to fly directly into a normal gas station. But now
They also work for cars.
To the craziest leak of all, and that is the next seasonal event. Trust me, you'll
Fortnite Mares.
So as you know, we're in the bug season all the way into the start of November, which means Halloween is almost upon us, and it makes me sad to say that, but also Fortnite Mares. Now I'm happy to say it. The last couple of years have been really solid from Epic, giving us the collabs we always wanted, like Michael Myers, Evil Dead, Billy the Puppet. No one was expecting that last one, by the way.
Yeah.
And it looks like the 80s horror is going to continue with 2 of the most iconic slashers.
Scream.
Jason Voorhees is finally coming to.
Oh, we've been expecting it.
Technically appeared in the game tons of times through Easter eggs. Well, it'll be playable. This was leaked a long time ago when Jason Universe followed Fortnite on Twitter, but it just didn't make the cut last year for some reason. But he's not the only one. If you prefer less serious slashers like the classic Scream movies, you're also
Guys, I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry. Wow, I'm still alive. I actually thought I was dead. Alright, so we're getting Scream and Fortnite, so that's good.
Face is coming to the game. People have been asking for this one forever. And it's not just gonna be an outfit, because he's also getting his very own Stalker Knife Mythic.
Ooh.
Obviously, this will let you stalk enemies to find their location, and then jump scare them, which sounds incredible. But of course, something like this would need a weakness, so it'll force you to walk slower. I guess that's just to make you truly feel like a horror villain. It's not just collabs either, we're also getting original characters like this pumpkin scarecrow guy. Epic always finds a way to make normal things creepy.
Oh, I should have shown you
I guess
all
that's
that.
just to make you truly feel like a horror villain. It's not just collabs either, we're also getting
So this is the pumpkin guy.
original characters like this pumpkin scarecrow guy. Epic always finds a way to make normal things creepy. And then Fortnite Mares will be bringing back Horde Rush again, but this time it's with a twist. It'll be endless Horde Rush, which I know some fans are just gonna love. But back to regular BR, we'll get classic items like the chainsaw, vampire stake shotgun, a pumpkin launcher, and the return of the witch broom, but with their ability.
And the wood stick shotgun.
Coming, so it's only right that Ash Williams comes back too, and he has been updated for the event, so expect him in the shop. For some reason, the list of returning items also includes the symbiote mythics from Chapter 2, so that's very interesting. You could also expect Fortnite to release its largest explosive ever this season. We forget about beauty grenades and stink bombs, we're getting a full-on airstrike the size of a POI.
Whoa.
When I came back from the war, I was barely hanging on by a thread. The war does everything.
And yes, this is another idea taken straight from Helldivers 2, which is literally known for its huge insect airstrikes. It also has a similar targeting method. This is where things will start to get weird. So let me first say that Season 4 will officially end with a live event taking us straight into the Simpsons season. So what's going to happen? Well, there are two things happening right now that give us opposite versions of the same event, so I'll try to explain it. On one hand, we have the battle plans along with this loading screen that shows Megazord preparing to fight a giant insect on the map, and then he's going to send the demons back to where they came from. Then, on the other hand, we have this huge monolith that is completely lifeless. It's hard to miss. You can see this thing from across the map, so what does it mean? Well, it is confirmed to be tied to the live event, except leakers have just dropped a bomb, revealing that it might not be storyline related or even Power Rangers themed. In fact, we might be getting a concert and you'll never guess the artist. Judging from a new event playlist that was added, which features lyrics and music along with Deadmau5 recently arriving, and the monolith does look like a certain artist stage design, fans have connected the dots and think we might see some kind of DJ set at the end of the season. And the number one candidate right now is David Guetta. Okay, he has some timeless classics, but what? So that's why I think this could be more of like a mid-season event instead. Like, it wouldn't make sense to go from a concert to The Simpsons, and we've had a concert every single year since Eminem. I'm thinking it's gonna be like last year, where the end of season mini event is during Fortnite Mares, and this concert is just something to enjoy until then. It also could be connected to the next festival headliner, whether it's David or someone else. Either way, it just feels super random. And what about something Fortnite just leaked themselves? Well, if you go to the Supernova Academy and check out Hope's office, you'll find a new spray from her revealing the future. It's hard to tell at first what we're looking at, but it's actually Utopia City. That huge tower in the middle is the floating golden ball surrounded by insect goo, just like the rest of the POIs. So what this means is they are going after the 0 point after all. Even though they're bugs, they still have a goal at least. In fact, one of them is going to be switching sides later this season. If you check out the loading screens in the Battle Pass, you'll discover this bug scientist helping Agent Patch with a plan. He's also in the work table picture discussing strategy.
Oh crap.
I've never seen this guy before until now, and he's not even in the files yet, so he'll definitely show up later in the season. But you can even spot him in the Lego Pass, where there's 2 of them. Judging from the fact he's a scientist, I'm guessing his backstory will be that he was a human who turned into a fly when an experiment went wrong, and now he's an expert on all things insects. Anyone else getting vibes of Dr. Cockroach from Monsters vs. Aliens? Like, this could be the perfect reference. Anyway, speaking of strange characters, Kato Thorne is back in the files for whatever reason, and that's at the very same time we get OG Season 5. That's the exact season that Kato used his time machine to visit. And we're gonna have to keep an eye on this one because something might be happening behind the scenes here. While we wait, we'll get a brand new sniper on the island. Yeah, on a map that has POIs like the Hive with all of this open space, they're giving us a charged energy sniper. This
Gabriel would love that, but he sadly quit this season because he's lagging too much and his Nintendo Switch isn't working.
The recon scanner gets unvaulted. This ridiculous combo might be getting a new form after all. Hopefully this one doesn't beam through walls. Now, if you thought Kato Thorne returning was crazy, fans are more excited for one of the most legendary characters in Fortnite. Of course, it is OG Season 5, so that means we'll be getting Kevin back. Except, not in the way you think. When the cube appears later in the season, it's not going to be Kevin, it'll be a red version. One that was teased all the way back in Chapter 3 of the Jones's POI. Here, you can find a blue cube on a desk alongside purple, gold, and red
New
dot.
Kevin,
Purple is
new Kevin the cube.
Blue is Blevin, and the gold one was the Cube Queen. And we've been waiting so long for this red one to show up, not expecting it to take 4 years. Like, it's crazy to think Chapter 3 was 4 years ago, but what's even crazier is that Fortnite itself is turning 8 years old this season. So to celebrate, we're getting a brand new birthday medallion that is way better than last time.
Ooh.
Before, it was a terrible balloon ability, but now every time you get a kill, you'll get a birthday present, and this sounds awesome. And it turns out there are plenty of upcoming collabs this season no one was expecting, with one of them announced by James Gunn at Comic-Con.
Peacemaker is going to be available in the Fortnite store, so people will be able to...
American Crew, the official hair of Hot Dad Summer. Man, you look good.
Judging a book by its cover? Everyone with an addiction has a story to tell. Don't know, don't judge.
Peacemaker, I'm excited.
If you think about it, Peacemaker spent the entire first season of his show trying to fight bugs that pretend to be humans, so it does make sense. And he'll also be joined by one of his sidekicks, Vigilante, according to leakers. But there's also an anime crossover in the works, and you guys have been waiting for this one for a long time. I am so glad to finally say that One Punch Man is coming to Fortnite this season. It's been leaked forever, and at one point we thought it was scrapped. But by the end of October, you'll be playing as Saitama, Genos, and another skin that was just revealed. Turns out these two will also be joined by Tatsumaki, and I'm not surprised people think this is too good to be true because they've been waiting for it for so long. What about
it's been leaked for a long time.
No one was expecting this to come out of Season 4's update, but Fortnite has updated the Balenciaga collab to return, which is insane considering, the previous controversy. Obviously, these skins are very sought after, including the Polo Ralph Lauren skins, which have also been updated. So Balenciaga does indeed come back. It's going to be a very interesting week for Epic's PR team. Now onto the collab that has gone totally under the radar this season. Everyone has been talking about the Power Rangers and kind of moved on from the Halo Spartan skin. Even though she's got a cool energy sword and ghost emote, there is still more to come. The bonus rewards will give out an edit style that has already been revealed on her spray, showing blue and purple armor. And for all the FNCS fans out there, there's another skin incoming too. This is Surf Witch, and she looks pretty cool. The FNCS branding on her outfit, it's not too obvious or over the top, so it's kind of perfect to rock an esports skin casually, if that's your thing. Maybe you're just saving your V-Bucks for the perfect opportunity. After all, you never know what could happen. I mean, remember when the super rare Tidy emote just came back out of nowhere for like an hour? You always gotta have V-Bucks on hand for situations like that. But what if I told you that it doesn't even matter because Tidy is coming back anyway? I guess after doing an official collab with Snoop Dogg, the copyright issues surrounding it doesn't even matter anymore, so they've updated it for the first time in 7 years for an official comeback. The OGs are gonna be crying. There have been some other old skins marked for return too, like the Fortnite Football Club, although I'm not really sure anyone even bought these skins. And then we have Black Adam, if you're interested in that for whatever reason. The most exciting of these is that Mr. Beast is coming back for the first time over 120 days. And I know we've kind of moved on from reality augments by now. They were a feature for like a season or two before Fortnite switched them out with boons instead. We always look back on these like some kind of experiment that didn't work, except it looks like Fortnite aren't done with them yet. Season 4 has re-added augments menu in the files, which I
Why am I always low on maths?
Getting reworked for core VR in the future. Maybe even both. I also have a very strange update to the Simpsons season. I can officially say that next season is bringing them to the game. Crazy how time flies. But we've also heard from leakers that it'll give us a totally custom Springfield map the size of Reload. We've already mentally prepared ourselves to say goodbye to the current island in October, except everything just changed with a new leak. According to plugins in the files, the current Chapter 6 island doesn't end until December, which means Springfield might not actually be a separate map. I mean, who knows what they're planning? That is the future of Fortnite revealed. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.
Wow, guys, that was awesome. I hope you're excited for all the leaks. I'm gonna end the video here now. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Bye.